As I said, that today is our program, the generosity and contentment. These two things as in a principle for the life of human being. So Allah, God gave everybody something, but the person also has a free life or free mind. The human being is naturally, as a person has naturally that to be a free, to be do something whatever he want, free actions, free ways. But at the same time, there is the result for what you do. Either result is the minus be minus, the plus will be plus. The positive is good and the negative is bad. Allah also love the generous person. But what kind generous person? The person has, happy and satisfied whatever he has. Even some is the wealth, if it is be with the satisfied of what he did, what he in the past, how he got that money is earned by their own effort. That's good, that's very good. But someone is got money and become known wealthy, and then he should not give charity at all from that money. The charity is supposed to come from the pure money that he understand, but he should his conscience tell them, yes, this is the money which you earn is pure. However, a generous person, without expecting in return from the needy one, Allah promised Jannah for that person. Also, there is a hadith by the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "As-sakhiyu qareebun min Allah, qareebun min an-nas, qareebun min Jannat." A generous person is near to Allah and near to the people, and near, of course, when near it means touched to the Jannah, in the way of Jannat. Because the why is of course Allah is one and Jannah is, but and the An-Nas, which we are physically see, when we make help the person, and the person definitely become love to you, bring a love. Generosity is offering of love from the persons, from the people, from the community. The community love a generous person, and not the jealous and mean person, as we know always. However, the Quran also mentioned about the generosity in verse that the many verses there. Inshallah, I will read to you. But the generosity is the main intention that what kind intention you have regard of that generosity. if you expecting the return from that charity that you gave, or the help you did, or you show him something the way that the person needed, for example, someone who wants to know somewhere, direct him. Okay, here is you have to go this way, you're looking for some address, somebody. This is also as a generosity, a good character of the, to offer to the people, and that person become love to you, make you love you. And that's why the Qarib al-Nas and Qarib al-Jannah, which is the hadith which I recited to you. It is, as-Sakhiyu, Qarib Allah, and Qarib al-Nas, Qarib al-Jannah. The synonym of the generosity is kindness, liberality, magnanimity, bounty, and abundance. But the antonyms of the generosity is meanness, tightness, economize. Generosity is the best ethic for one who make a person happy. So, and help the person always will have a good respect to, to person, definitely, but not the person when he gave him, he should not expect it, but without expectation, the person makes people respectful. And the generous generous person, everyone love the generous, and no matter what religion you have, the helper is in the good intention from the inside, without just you think that is I do for the sake of humanity, but the most for the for the way of fi sabilillah is the best, number one. Someone does not have money or is not able to give any charity to somebody's, he cannot make it, and there is another way to be a generous, not only by giving something, by money, by character, by fair talking, by make some person happy by talking, by give him clothes to as a way to make him happy, by talking, by word. In the Quran said وَقُولُوا means say لِلنَّاسِ to the people husna, the good, by love, good, lovely word, not as a kind of magicians, but it is good to the person, respectful. Those are by itself is generosity. At the same time, when you see somebody or people see each other, some person right away don't like face. When you see somebody, the face of the person doesn't like it. He said, "Oh, I don't like this person." Even this is habit for everybody. Even myself, sometimes when I see somebody, suddenly I feel, "Oh, this person is mean," or something. But and someone is see somebody else has to be neutral. Do not feel that he has a good eyes, is a good handsome or something. Even the ladies, when you see the ladies or make happy some needy ladies, if that ladies, when you see him, right away you have to think they are the picture of your sister, the picture of your mother has to be right away. When you talk to that lady, you have to feel that I am talking with my sister real, my mother real, not as a as a call it lewdness or kind of by interest. You say, but when you have some that intention that she is beautiful, or let's do, because anybody is talking from the inside, this is generosity, but in the way of the actions or the opportunities or the way of the presence makes change. When the front of the beautiful people, the person is thinking that how he is beautiful, oh, how is this, and then make more good talk, so continue the talk or something. That is also is not allowed as a moment. As a person has a good believer should not do that. Is not considered as a generosity or not good as a way to act. But other than that, you have to be nice by the smiley face and with the good fair speech. That's also considered as a rather than you give money to the people, you give to the something. This is the first. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned it one verse in Quran, said قول معروف ومغفرة خيرا من صدقة يتبعها أذى والله غني حليم. That's Allah said that is fair speech and pardoning or better than charity followed by injury. And Allah is self-sufficient forbearing. So if it of course it is not personal interest or no any I can say lewdness or something, this is generosity that has a reward. Also, the most act and intention in generosity is to not have any purpose or hope or return back from his charity that he did or that he doing. So it should be free demands from what he gave, and at the same time when someone want to give something, it must be the thing that he love it, if it when you make help somebody or give a sadaqah or help or contribute, you have to give the best things, not as a use things, not as a kind of that you extra things to you that you said, oh, I don't need it anymore, or let's give them to charity, let's give them to the goodwill or those things. That's not acceptable. That's not, Allah is not consent of that, that you use it and that you are not you don't need it anymore. you gave as a charity. That's not acceptable in Islam. Anyway, I give you one more break here, and then I come back to you. I would like to have some more talk about the generosity and contentment today.